Have you ever played Minecraft? Well, I mean, if you click on this video, I'm sure you've had. But I'm not talking about the regular Minecraft here. I'm talking about that kind of Minecraft. A peaceful one. After getting your first wood and stone, you craft an axe, a pickaxe, and a sword. Wait, sword? And only after that you realize that you actually don't need one. There's no one around you, and the axe is enough for killing cows. You go down deep into cave and start looking around before mining an iron ore. But the only thing you see is complete darkness. Not even a single squeak of bat. You are alone. Oh wait. To start off, I want you to look at these pictures. I reckon you've probably seen the same pictures somewhere in TikTok, but if we think about it, there is actually nothing special about them. So why do we feel strange feelings inside of us? Why do we even consider them creepy? You see, the problem is inside of us, not the image itself. It was a result of our evolution thousands of years ago when humanity's main goal was to hunt and survive. It is a subconscious feeling that makes us feel uneasy and unsafe just by looking at the place. It is almost telling you not to go there. And this strange feeling actually has a name. Liminality. The reason we feel liminality is because we as humans are social creatures and we don't want to be left out in danger alone. Even if we are being left out in a considerably safe place, we start to feel uneasy. And now let's look at those images back, but I want you to remember that liminal feeling you had about them. Do you feel it now? Well, probably not, and that's because I've added people to those images. You see how just the simple presence of others, even if we don't know who they are, never talk to them, just makes our brains feel safe. And that's exactly what we as players experience in a peaceful mode. If you spawn somewhere, let's say just plains, you will intentionally be willing to find a nearby village where you'll finally set up your base. Just like with those images above, the simple presence of non-real humans makes us feel like we are at home. They are machines. They are controlled by artificial intelligence, but still, their duties like collecting crops, going back home, or even just heading out near the bell makes us feel like we're being surrounded by real humans. And that's actually what most horror games play on. You always play single player, and the game tries to convince you that you are alone, and makes you feel scared because you know that you aren't. But what if we truly are? The reason why so many players find Minecraft single player strange is because the game is not trying to create a sense that you are not alone while you believe you are. It is the other way around. You are the only one who tries to convince him or herself that you're not alone, while the game ensures that you perfectly are. That's why you might sometimes stop just to check whether those steps behind you will stop too, and if they will not, well, that is just a sheep. Minecraft plays on that feeling of loneliness unpurposefully, making you feel paranoid. And if you have a long corridor in your house, just consider placing a chair in the middle of it during the evening when you're alone and sit quietly. Every sound would be exaggerated by your brain, and the random leaf would make you feel like someone is trying to open the door in your house. It all comes down to one thing that Minecraft lacks, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is straight away, just try to guess. I specifically included footage from Nether because that thing is done absolutely amazing in there, but silence. You don't hear anything except your steps, and ambience is what I'm talking about. For those who don't know, ambience are background sounds of an environment that you currently are, and ambience is what often makes us associate certain places with certain sounds. Take this for example. You don't feel the atmosphere. Now, let's add a sound. Oh, I guess crickets will be better suitable for this kind of environment. And you start to feel it, right? I specifically played the Nether at the start just for you to notice how filled this dimension is. Delta has this cool sound of lava blasting everywhere around you. Crimson forests make you feel like those trees will soon grab you around, and soul valleys have this strange slight echo of souls being trapped in the sand. But let's come back to the overworld and see if there is any difference. You spawn near the forest. You go down deep into cave. You go and explore the desert, which is supposed to have that slight sandy wind. You go back to the forest and start building your base. Wait, oh, that was just a cow. Notice how sharply you've noticed the sound of footsteps behind you, how sudden it was, and how many of you already tried to predict that something unexpected is going to happen. But what if I told you that I've put the exact same sound when I finished talking about the Nether, and I bet you haven't even noticed it. Strange slight echo of souls being trapped in the sand. I think that was enough for me to explain everything to you, and ambience plays a crucial role in the way we react to certain sounds. Imagine you're at the party and someone suddenly drops their keys on the floor. You wouldn't even bother looking at it, but if the same person dropped their keys while being the only one in the room with you, well, that's a different kind of situation. The problem is that the game lacks fundamental aspect of any sound design, and it is often believed that sound is the thing that is getting the most attention from the developer, because it can influence your perception of the game or even create memories when you hear something like that. Lack of ambience is what drives this kind of paranoia behind Minecraft that we have discussed in the first half of the video, and that is because steps and mob sounds, which are limited a lot in peaceful mode, become pretty much the only sound in the overworld, and if we start to hear such sounds in complete silence, we start to over-exaggerate them. Wait, oh yeah, if you like this video or have any ideas for future ones, then join my Discord where we always have an ongoing discussions about Minecraft. Subscribe to this channel, like this video for more, and thank you for watching. See you soon.